by
Extraordinary Children, next Oprah.
Hey, how you doing?
For real? My viral load is undetectable.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad.
How about you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. One step at a time.
Well, sounds like you have a good handle on things.
Just following your example.
Very smart man.
Nurse Garza, good evening.
Dr. Scanlon?
A little problem I was hoping you could help me out with.
Yeah, what's that?
I can't decide where to go on our date. The new snake house at the zoo or the Monty Python festival at the Bijou.
Very funny. By the way, it is not a date, it is payback.
Oh, come on. Lots of people are scared of snakes.
Thank you.
Not all of them run around the hospital on gurneys screaming like a banshee.
I was not screaming.
Whatever. I'm just glad to be of service.
Yeah, you were quite the hero, weren't you?
Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess I was.
Must be nice not being afraid of anything. Don't tell me. There is something?
I'd be lying if I said there wasn't.
Aha!
The only difference is I'm not going to give in to it.
Back in Uptown digs, huh?
Jamal? What are you doing here? Did anybody see you?
Relax, it's cool. Frank smuggled me up the back way.
Well, you are taking a big risk coming back here.
Yeah, well, you know me. I love living life on the edge, you know? Besides, I want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look, you ain't got to front with me.
Well, I'm not fronting anything. You know, at least I'm not, wigging out anymore like I was.
Yeah.
Seeing Cedric's face every time I close my eyes.
Yeah, well, now you got a bunch of other stuff you got to deal with.
Yeah, well, it's not every day that you remember killing someone.
Now, come on, it wasn't your fault. You know that.
No, well, I'm just having a hard time wrapping my head around the whole thing, you know? Just so isn't me.
Yeah, well, it's not you. That's what you got to keep reminding yourself of. You hear what I'm saying? I mean, you were in a bad situation with a bad person, but it's all over now. How you can put this all behind you and just go on with your life.
Yeah, but except I don't think that I can.
Open the door, Kevin. I want to see Charlie now.
I don't believe this. You actually followed me here.
This isn't about you. It's about a patient.
Well, if that were true, which I doubt, you're on suspension. I guess Gail was right to do it after all. You're even more unbalanced than I thought.
Well, you know what? Attack me all you like. I know it's just to make you feel better about your own sick behavior.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it's time for you to leave.
I'm not going anywhere until I see Charlie McMillan.
And that is not going to happen.
She asked to see me, Kevin.
What?
Yeah, I know that might be difficult for you to fathom, but maybe she's not so keen on your method of treatment.
That isn't true.
Really? Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? So let's go inside and ask her.
There is no way I'll ever let you near another one of my patients.
Your patient? Since when did late-night visits with a young girl in a hotel room qualify as therapy, Kevin? Yeah, that's right. I know all about it, and it's perverted.
You're twisted.
Oh, I'm twisted. God, that's rich.
Rachel, if there's an ounce of sanity left in you, you'll get yourself some help. You want to tell me what that was about?
Rachel, what the hell are you doing here?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to keep you from blowing everything.
There's no reason to protect Kevin.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you what we have on Kevin is very, very serious? So much so that people might not believe it, especially if the accusation comes from someone who has an axe to grind. Okay, if we want this to stick, we're gonna need rock-solid proof.
We've got proof, Chris. He's in there with her right now.
No, I'm not talking about one isolated incident. Because believe me, Kevin will be able to screw him out of this just like he squirmed out of every other dirty thing he's ever done.
Well, you better know what you're doing.
Rachel, I promise you, before long, we will have everything we need to destroy Kevin.
It better not take too long.
You know, all the time I played ball, I never had stitches. Not one.
Oh, it won't be as bad as you think.
I'm not worried. I can take it.
All right, here we go.
Ow. Ow.
I haven't touched you yet.
I knew that. Just getting it out of my system.
He'll be very gentle.
You ready now?
Sure. Have at it.
So, how'd you do it?
Huh?
How'd you cut yourself?
Oh, a mouse.
Excuse me?
I was up on a chair changing a light bulb and I saw a mouse. The beady-eyed thing caught me off guard. I fell and cut my hand.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah. Do me a favor. Don't tell anyone.
That's nothing to be ashamed of, really. In fact, just yesterday we had someone in here who nearly had a coronary trying to get away from a little harmless snake.
And thank goodness certain people were around to save them. Not that this someone wasn't perfectly capable of taking care of herself.
Well, I'm sure she was. But we all need a little help from time to time. Isn't that right, Mr. Velasco?
Right. Ugh.
No, I am being serious. Okay? My life will never be the way that it was.
And why not?
Because that person, that girl that I was, doesn't exist anymore. Okay? What has happened has changed me.
Well, come on, it doesn't have to. I mean, not if you don't let it.
Would you really think it's that easy? That I can just, turn it all off and go to the mall and get my nails done? Oh, God, I so do need a manicure. I really...
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the Allison I know.
No. She has, okay? I have changed. Really. And it's for the better. Okay, I've grown up. And for the first time in my life, I am ready to take responsibility for my own actions.
Responsibility?
For killing Cedric. I am going to confess to Mom.
No, you're not. I told you already.
No,
You're not
I know
going
what
to.
you told me, okay? But it's the right thing to do. It'll be okay. It was self-defense.
Look,
It will be
Allison,
fine.
Come on.
And for the first time, they will be able to see that you are innocent, and we can both get on with our
I
lives.
hate to break this to you, but I mean, the world doesn't work like that.
Like what?
No witnesses. I mean, come on. They're gonna think they're just trying to protect me.
Look, I can convince them, all right?
Also, it's gonna be a trial, and then there'll be a bunch of publicity, and afterwards, your life never will be the same.
I don't care.
Look, and on top of that, you seem to be forgetting that I'm wanted for more than just Cedric's murder.
Look, we will find a way to convince them that Cedric set you up, all right? We will get lawyers and experts and subpoenas.
Would you just give me a break, please? I thought you just said that you grew up.
I have.
Well, then get it through your head. Okay, no matter how much you want it to, you can't make this go away. All right, but I can.
No, don't even say it, okay? Don't even think about it.
Look, you're gonna be fine. All right. Sweet, you don't need me no more.
Look, I'm telling you, I have it all figured out, okay? It will be fine.
Look, and I'm telling you, this is the only way. I gotta get out of here.
Juice or coffee or something?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Charlie, you haven't answered my question yet. Why do you think Dr. Locke was here?
I don't know.
Well, she said that you asked for her.
What? That is not true.
So you didn't ask for her?
No, she's never even met me.
Well, obviously she knows who you are. Charlie?
Well, when I first came to town, I heard about her, that she was an okay psychiatrist. That's it.
All right, who told you about her?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it does to me. I'd like to know who recommended her to you.
God, I don't remember.
I might have even read about her or something.
But you didn't speak to her?
Dr. Locke?
Yes.
No, God, I was going to meet with her once, but I changed my mind.
Why?
I didn't feel I was ready. I wasn't ready until Lucy introduced me to you.
And that's it?
That's it. You don't think too much of Dr. Locke?
Frankly, no, I don't.
Why?
It's complicated.
That bad, huh?
I think Dr. Locke's treatments are dangerous.
Dangerous? What does that mean?
That means some treatments can do more harm than good. I've seen several cases where Dr. Locke has done some great harm.
Really? I guess I picked the right doctor.
Well, why don't we just get back to you? You were talking about your mother.
My mother, right. Listen, would you mind if we continued this another time?
No, of course not.
I'm feeling a little tired, and the interruption, it kind of threw me off.
I am sorry about that.
Don't be. You couldn't have known.
Are you sure you're okay? It's just that I know what you were getting into when you got upset earlier.
No, I'm fine now, really.
All right. I'll take it up at your next session.
You'll still come here, right?
If that's what you want.
Yeah, it is.
There's still something bothering you, Charlie.
It's just that I heard what she said, and is it weird for us to meet here?
Well, it's usually not my practice to make house calls, but you told me you'd feel more comfortable here.
Yeah, I do. I really don't want to do this at the hospital.
Then that's all that matters. And no, it's not weird. And it's not wrong.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
Charlie, Dr. Locke's opinion means nothing to me. It should mean even less to you.
Look, if you think just because you're leaving that I won't tell the truth about what happened, you are so wrong.
Yeah, well, who do you think they're gonna believe? Kidhood like Cedric? Huh? You or me?
You're just saying that because you're protecting me again.
Would you get over yourself? All right, I'm just trying to protect my own damn skin.
That's a lie.
Yeah, so what if it is? All right, come on, you're a smart girl. I mean, sometimes anyway.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, so don't you know a good thing when you see one? I'm fixing it so you can start all over. All right, no matter what you say about it being different now, you can still do that. All right, you can go back to your life. You know, have fun with all your friends and everything. Heck, you can even get that fly Beamer you always wanted, you know?
Is that all you think that there is to me?
What?
What, do you think that I'm just like some stupid, spoiled little rich kid who would let you ruin your life because you... You know what, Jamal? Forget it. Okay? If that's what you really think, forget it.
That's not what I think at all.
Mm-hmm, sure.
You're the first one that... You're the only person that's ever stood by me. You're the only person who just...
Who what?
Well, the point is that you shouldn't have to spend the rest of your life paying for knowing me.
Look, I'm not gonna pay. Neither one of us is gonna pay.
Yeah, you will. All right, if I stay and you tell the truth, you'll pay in more ways than you can even imagine yet.
When if you stay and take
It's
the
not
rap...
even gonna be a big deal. All right, that's exactly the kind of life they expect from somebody like me.
I never expected that.
Look, I gotta get out of here.
Jamal.
You know, it hasn't all been bad, you know? And we had a bunch of laughs on the way. And heck, who knows, maybe someday we could... Nah, probably not.
Are you kidding me? You were afraid of a little old snake?
Okay, it was a huge snake with great big fangs.
It didn't have any fangs. Come on.
How do you No, did you look in its mouth?
Did you?
Well, no, but it looked like it could have.
Uh-huh.
Women.
Excuse me. Aren't you the guy who was afraid of a mouse?
I wasn't really afraid. I was concerned for my wife.
Oh, I see.
Oh, really? I mean, there's not too much that scares me. It's all mind over matter.
Okay, pal, you're almost finished.
Whoa.
Damn.
Joe, are you all right?
Oh, my God, Gabriella.
What? It's just a little blood.
Oh, don't just show up here.
Hey, for all anybody knows, I'm just a patient.
Yeah, but if they find out you're a private investigator, where does that leave me?
You want to hear my news or not?
Fine, just be quick about it.
All right. Search turned up 4 Joshua Locks living in the U.S. in the 20th century. Now, we can rule out 2 of them as being Libby's dear old dad.
Why, they can't have kids or something?
The first one croaked in World War I. The second one is a sophomore in high school in Burke Burnett, Texas.
All right, fine. What about 3 and 4?
Yeah, now, Dr. Joshua Locke Jr., he's still alive, so that nixes him. But Dr. Locke Sr., he's a real possibility. Croaked in 82.
How old?
He was 76.
So that would make him 63, 64 when Livy was conceived. It's kind of old to be starting a family, don't you think?
Yeah, well, that puts us back to square one.
All right, you know what? Check into Junior.
I told you.
Yeah, I know he's still alive. Just see what you can find out about him.
All right, you're calling the shots. I'll get back to you in a couple days.
No, tomorrow. I need it tomorrow.
You're pushing hard, Randy.
Yeah, I know I am. If this thing's gonna turn out the way I want, I need that information before Rachel Locke goes and does something stupid.
Dr. Seagrove to neurology. Dr. Jason Seagrove.
Jill, any messages?
Neurology.
I thought that you were on suspension. I asked if there were any messages.
No, none.
Well, good. Good, that'll give me time to work on these charts. I'm reassigning them to other doctors for the time being.
Dr. Santana.
Dr. Collins. I didn't expect to see you back tonight.
Just want to pick up my messages.
Well, there's a ton, as usual. Mrs. Bryant called. She wants to talk to you ASAP.
Something happened?
No, she's just feeling a little blue. Said you're the only one that can make her feel better. Oh, and speaking of feeling better, Mr. Gonzalez called. Said the exercises that you gave him for the panic attacks, they really helped.
Excellent.
Yeah. Here's the rest, but none of them are urgent.
Thank you.
And Allison Barrington's been asking for you.
All right, I'll see her on the way out.
Okay, bye.
These to Dr. Baldwin.
Dr. Friel to psychiatrists. Dr. Tony Friel to psychiatrists.
Yes, I'd like the listing for Erie County Medical Society, please. You can connect me. Great, thank you. Yes. I'd like to report a doctor who's been having late-night liaisons with a female patient in a hotel room.
I wish you'd let me help you with that.
No, I got it.
Okay.
So how about that guy freaking out over nothing, huh?
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, at least in your cases. Was a really big snake, so.
I was talking about you.
Me?
Your hand. Safe to say you overreacted.
No, it just surprised me, that's all. Not to mention it hurt like hell.
But you were much more concerned about me.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
About what?
Gabriella, you've got that cut there on your arm.
So?
Well, if my blood came in contact with your blood.
It didn't.
Are you sure?
Joe, it's way up here.
I know. But still, just to be safe. Maybe you should think about AZT.
AZT? That's an HIV drug.
Right.
Garcia, what are you doing here?
Easy, Doc. Your patient called me.
Why?
Seems we've charged the wrong person with murder.
Allison?
It's true. I'm the one who killed Cedric.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
You had no right to cut me off the way you did. Period.
Jamal didn't kill Cedric. I did. So you can drop the charges against Jamal now and arrest me.
I'm not going anywhere.
Admit it, the day is never complete without your daily dose of Erica Kane and All My Children. Eventually, Erica will settle down and find someone special again. But is it today? You're going to have to watch and find out. Luckily, All My Children is coming up next here on SoapNet. At 8 p.m.